not enough. Just write it off like a prescription drug. You've been fussing how we never touch, but who can bother with this kind of fussing when we've been walking this blind, frustrated, outdated. What's on your mind? Truthful this time, all on the line. Try trading me places. What would I'm fed up?
Good morning everybody and welcome back to Realltom Football. I am Realltom and I'll be bringing you the watch along today, folks, for Celtic versus Rangers, the old firm at Celtic Park, live with me. If you are watching stream on the replay, then please do make sure that you leave a like on the stream and hit the subscribe button if you are new, and thank you very much to those of you who are joining us here today. We're starting to get through the gears in the subscribers now. 395, let's get to 400. Kickoff is at 12:30 for this old firm derby. I did pick it over the Merseyside derby. This is a one-off thing. It won't be a regular occurrence at all that we change things up a bit. But yeah, Celtic Rangers is the focus today. I'm back in the green and white army. Come on, you green and white army. And let's go straight through to the chat. Hello, Fraser. The goat, sir. So yes, we've not got... There's not just one derby kicking off at 12:30 today. As a matter of fact, there's two. Everton also are taking on Liverpool at Goodison Park. That's a 12:30 kickoff. If you want to see that one, though, you'll have to switch to BT. So the question is, can Celtic do it all over again this season? Can they beat Rangers by quite a fine margin at Celtic Park, but most importantly go on to win the entire league? And Everton, based on Liverpool's recent form, can they get their first home victory in the Merseyside derby against the Reds? The last time they beat Liverpool was 2-0 at Anfield in the no-fans season. And this music will be playing all weekend long because tomorrow's Super Sunday and that 4:30 kickoff. It's Manchester United taking on Arsenal. Loads of action coming up this weekend, and we'll be keeping you posted on not just the Merseyside derby, but also all the 3 o'clock kickoffs today. We'll be watching Aston Villa get battered by Man City, but the big fixture this weekend is of course Manchester United taking on Arsenal. Come on, Celtic! And I'm glad to see that 67% of you are backing Celtic on the poll. Only 33% are backing Rangers. That's out of 3 votes. Poll is 50-50. We need someone with good ball knowledge to come and fix that poll. Celtic obviously winning. I agree. Come on, Celtic. I'm going Celtic 4, Rangers 1 in this one. I'll repeat that to you. Celtic 4, Rangers 1. Oops, someone's just changed it. It's now 75% for Celtic. Me and Abdi are back in Celtic today. You know I prefer Celtic over Rangers. Celtic are my Scottish club. Yep, this is going to finish Celtic 4, Rangers 1. So let's go through the lineups for both this game and also the Merseyside derby. That's gonna be an L. Come on, Celtic, the green and white army. I may be an Arsenal fan, but if I was Scottish, I'd support Celtic. All of you, leave a like on the stream, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for this. Get your predictions in the chat below and answer the poll. And we can see lots of you back in Celtic as well. Where's my lineups? I need my lineups. Come on, I want my lineups. So Joe Hart begins in goal for Celtic. Juranovic plays with Carter Vickers, Starfelt and Taylor in a back four. O'Reilly, McGregor and Hatate are in the midfield three, and Abada, Furuhashi and Jota in the midfield and in the front three. Jens Giacomakis, Hasabenovich, Moy, Turnbull, Siegrist, Maeda, Forrest and Ralston on the bench, and Rangers begin with McLaughlin. In goal, Barisic plays with Sands, Goldson and Tavernier in the back four. Lundstrom, Davis and Kamara in the midfield three, and Kent, Tillman and Kolak in the front three. On the bench for Celtic at Rangers, it's McGregor, Yilmaz, Jack, Morelos, Sakala, Arfield, King and Devine. Yeah, Celtic got the stronger lineup. And now we'll look at the Everton versus Liverpool lineups. So Jordan Pickford begins in goal for Everton. James Tarkowski plays with Nathan Patterson, Vitaly Mikalenko and Connor Cody in a back four. And Amadou Onana, the new signing, plays with Alex Iwobi and Tom Davies in a midfield three, with Anthony Gordon playing alongside Neil Maupay, signed from Brighton, and Damari Gray in a front three. Alan, Dwight McNeil, Idris Gueye, Stanley Mills, Asmir Begovic, Salomon Rondon, Michael Keane, Seamus Coleman and Ruben Vinagre are on the bench for Everton. And Liverpool begin with Alisson in goal. Joe Gomez plays with Virgil van Dijk, Kostas Tsimikas and Trent Alexander-Arnold in a back four. The midfield three consists of Fabinho, Harvey Elliott and Fabio Carvalho. And Mo Salah plays with Luis Diaz and Roberto Firmino. Sorry, not Firmino, Darwin Núñez in the front three. On the bench, James Milner, Arthur, the new signing, Adrian, Roberto Firmino, Diogo Jota, Andy Robertson, Joel Matip, Stefan Bajcetic and Nathaniel Phillips. Núñez is back, is he? Former City goalie, Joe Hart, we love him. No, I actually think it'll be a, wow. I wish I could say Sadio Mane, but I'm actually going to go for mixed goals from Liverpool today. I think there'll be one for Luis Diaz, and one for Virgil van Dijk, and then one also from maybe Fabinho. I think it's going to be a mixed goals, mixed goals. 2 from the defenders. In this game, all I can say is Celtic are winning 4-1. Celtic will go 4-0 up, and then Rangers will get a late goal in consolation. Well, actually, Alan Bet, I support Arsenal as my proper club, but if I was Scottish, I would support Celtic. So today, I will be back in the green and white army. Celtic, let's go. Absolutely. Love to see it. Hello, Ryan Tune. Welcome aboard to you, Ryan. How you doing? So, yeah, it's gone. 67% on the poll for Celtic. And no, now 62%. 12% back in a draw. No, 11% back in a draw. No, 10% back in a draw. 73%. No, 75% back in Celtic. 8% back in a draw. And 17% back in Rangers. So loads of you today are backing the green and white army. I cannot show the gameplay, unfortunately, but this fixture is live for you on Sky Sports, or you can use footybite.cc to try and find the match. And I'm doing good, thank you, Ryan. Carvalho's not going to score. I think Carvalho gets up at half time. Celtic, the green and white army. So the epic rivalry continues, and it's at the better venue of Celtic Park. Also the better side. Yeah, the home of the better side. So I'll give you a round of those lineups. So I've actually already told you, haven't I? But Hatate had a great performance in the last Celtic Park derby. And will this be a Giovanni Bronckhorst first win? I hope not. But McLaughlin, Tavernier, Goldson, Sansa, Barisic playing the back four. Lundstrom, Stephen Davis and Glenn Kamara in the midfield three. And Malik Tillman, Antonio Callach and Ryan Kent. I know. People are obviously loving it. There's a lot. Quite clearly I picked the right derby. So the teams are in the tunnels and it's nearly time for arguably one of the UK's biggest derbies. Hopefully the green part of Glasgow win today. And those are the Rangers fans. Boo! And here are Celtic. Hello, Chris Bay again. Welcome aboard. Who are you backing today, Chris Bay? You better say the right answer. We should hope for drama, noise, and most certainly controversy. Good lad, Chris. Plenty of you back in Celtic. The green and white army. The green and white army. There's Kyogo. Love Kyogo. Played well recent games. The new signing. And there's Antonio Kolak. A new face at Rangers as well. And all the green scarves are being held up at Celtic Park. They are the champions of last season, the reigning champions. And the last time that they faced Rangers at Celtic Park, they absolutely obliterated Rangers in the first half. Can we see the same? Hope to see the same thing again. I don't know the Scottish songs, so Abdullah can start singing for us, but I'm just going to cheer for Celtic. Fraser's getting a bit upset because no one's backing Rangers today. Well, I can generate a stream full of Celtic fans. I'm going for Everton 0, Liverpool 3. One for Virgil van Dijk, one for Fabinho, and one also for Luis Diaz. It will be the rubbish blue Rangers to get us underway in a moment at Celtic Park for this extraordinary derby. And of course our thoughts remain with Ukraine and Celtic versus Rangers. The big derby is underway. You say Liverpool 2-0, do you? Only concern for Kyogo, he did get a hit on the shoulder. He was caught by Lundstrom. Early concern for Kyogo. Yeah, there is early concern for Kyogo. He's just being checked over. Sands. Connor Goldson. And there's an early ball sent forward, but it was well dealt with. Sands. Kamara. It's been a bright early start from Rangers. Kent. Tillman. And that's going to go out for a goal kick. What? Yakamaka's is going to have to be. Is going to have to come on to replace Kyogo because of an injury to his shoulder. Yakamaka's definitely one of those that's hungry for goals, but it's a massive blow to lose Kyogo. So it is Yakimakis to come on in place of Kyogo. Yakimakis, one of the top men in the 3-0 win. Well, in the last 2 seasons, Celtic won the first. Rangers won the first whole firm match, but that was probably because of the Ibrox advantage. This season it's different. Tate, Jota, O'Reilly. Oh. Oh. Lundstrom applying the pressure for Rangers, but well dealt with. Starfelt. And that came off a Rangers player last. It's out for a Celtic throw, which was completely wasted as it was given away to Tillman. Plays it to Goldson who clears, and that came off a Celtic head. A Rangers throw in will be next. It's a great ball over the top. Jota progressing. And it's going to be a corner for Celtic. They were looking for the flag. They didn't get it. That's the throw in. Oh, it's helped on. Oh, that's in for Celtic. A very early goal. Abada. Yeah. That's Abada with a goal in the 8th minute in the Old Firm. And Celtic lead 1-0. Poor from the keeper. Poor from McLaughlin. And now Celtic are bouncing. Free kick. Foul on Abada, who just got the goal. The noise, you can hear it, it's so loud. It is an incredible arena, and here's O'Reilly. It's played back. And that's have Everton scored? Oh, this is interesting. Well, who cares if Everton scored? The main headline is Celtic lead 1-0 here. Jota. He was looking for Abada, who was on his toes, but I told you this is going to finish 4-1 at Celtic. I'm an Arsenal fan, but if I was to choose a Scottish club to support, it would be Celtic. I don't think they're... Okay. Good, thank you, 44 Ranger. Here's Yakamakas. Ah, boo, ref, giving the free kick against him. Poor Yakamakas. I am in England, yes. I am so far away from Celtic Park that you wouldn't believe it. In fact, let me see how far away I am from Celtic Park right now. Not a chance. I am 7 hours and 48 minutes away. To be exact, around about, I don't know, probably around about 300 miles away. Well, that's really good from Atate. 461 miles, there you go. I am 461 miles away from Celtic Park. Yakamakers shoots! Oh. Check it. Put in Goodrington Beach, then you'll see that I am 461 miles away from Celtic Park. But Arsenal are way better than Rangers. Rangers are rubbish. Chris Bay. They are rubbish. And you can tell a view from the stands that as well, Fraser. Rangers get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. And Lundstrom gets injured everywhere he goes. Now the Rangers fans are starting to appear. This will finish 4-1 to Celtic. Lundstrom's going to continue. It's on by Tillman. Try that. How about Tilmac? Free kick to Celtic. More like 100-0 to Celtic. Well, when Celtic will score first, since 2018, not defeated. Gunter Pagabin, that's a good question. I am a little bit nervous about it, and that was deflected by Sands for a corner, and I think Manchester United, it will finish Manchester United and Arsenal 1 just. Corner taken short. Jota floats it in and it's away by Perisic. Habada. Away by Sands. Celtic throw. Played in. Oh, and it should have been a second goal. I do not know Footy Adventures, no. But yes, I am on YouTube. C44 Ranger. Lundstrom. Kent. Tavernier. It's a lovely turn from Tillman, but it's a good block as well. And Celtic did the defending. Yellow card, foul on Ibarra. And the yellow card goes to Barisic. Cheap free kick for Kamara. Lundstrom. And he plays it across. And it was cleared away by Taylor. And Lundstrom can see another foul, this time on O'Reilly. Okay, no problem. What's the score between Everton and Liverpool? Let's have a look at that. Nil-nil. All corner Everton. This is Davis. And again well defended. Kamara picked off. O'Reilly plays a nice ball for Jota. Jota. Oh, and he played it across. But Celtic couldn't score. Tarte is limping a little bit. Oh, and it was a really dangerous cross. Two shots each. Okay. One 0 to the Celtic. 1-0 to the Celtic. 1-0. It's a great ball in by Abada. For Jota. Goes down, no foul. Kent. Immediately beaten to it by Ivanovic. Great ball by O'Reilly to Abada. We've got the first goal, plays it in, and it's away by Tavernier. Might fall for Jota. And again O'Reilly, and in the end he's clipped Davis, it's going to be a free kick this time for Rangers. Celtic fan 19 says, come on you boys in green, absolutely. Yeah, come on the green and white army. Here's Davis. Barisic. Kent. Lundstrom. Davis with Tavernier available. And back to Davis. This is Lundstrom. Barisic. Kent wait in the middle with Kamara on the ball. Falls for Lundstrom. Kent. Barisic. Really delicious cross from Barisic, but Celtic survive again. I'm saying 4-1 to Celtic. I think that... yeah. That's what it'll be. Here's Stephen Davis. Tillman. Press. I know, it's 0-0 between Everton and Liverpool, and it is 1-0 to Celtic between Celtic and Rangers at Celtic Park. Probably that Abada, actually. I think he's quite a good player. Yakamakas is alright. And Hatate had a good game as well last Celtic Park derby. I don't really support Celtic, to be honest with you. Celtic fan 19. I'm more or less a Arsenal fan. That's my main club. But if I was Scottish, I'd happily support these. Kamara for Tillman. 27 minutes in. Sorry, 28 rather. And there's the shot from Lundstrom. And it's way over. It's a powerful shot. Here comes the Celtic counter. Abada. Yakamakas. Ivanovic. Yakamakas heading into the box. O'Reilly. And this is Hatate. Taylor. Celtic. Oh. The green and white army. Yeah, Celtic are doing much better. O'Reilly. I want to see Celtic 3-0 Rangers, man. I'm going to watch it. The highlights.
A World Cup in the middle of a Premier. Place a £5 bet builder on Everton v Liverpool and get a free £5 bet builder on Man United v Arsenal. Paddy Power.
What a night this was. Jota on the wing gate. O'Reilly. Oh, what a ball by O'Reilly. That's a great Jota. 2-0 Celtic. Who cares about an offside? It's a goal. The Celtic. The lovely touch. Another great ball. He's onside. Fraser. 2-0 Celtic. What a finish by Jota. Joshua Ring, I'm going to be howling at you later. That's going to be a free kick. Foul on Jota. And it's a yellow card for Tillman. Well, Yakamak is maybe the perfect substitute. Ruthless old Celtic. You think the new number 9 was goal today? Celtic fan 19. Well, I mean, that is a beautiful finish from... Well, 10 minutes ago before half time at Celtic Park. Picked up by Lundstrom. While 2 on target, 2 goals. Celtic. Kent was played into the box but cleared away very comfortably by Starfelt. Let's have a score check on Everton taking on Liverpool. Still 0-0. Here's Stephen Davis. Oh, poor from Rangers again. Taylor. And Tillman failed to make a challenge. It's played across by O'Reilly. Referee failing to get a free kick that time. Kent onto Davis. Now Barisic for the Rangers. And well dealt with by Ivanovic. Oh, that's another great ball in by Barisic. And Tillman got a touch, but they couldn't score. Yakamakers, should have scored to make it 3-0 Celtic. 40th minute now, and it's still Everton 0, Liverpool 0. Connor Goldson. Jota, oh what a save by McLaughlin, and it will be a throw in to Celtic. Taylor, oh, and it's 3-0 Celtic. Abada again. Another day of deja vu at Celtic Park in the old firm for Celtic. Strolling, and then fires the pass. Cuts right through the Rangers box. Rangers defence just stood there. They've been really poor. And Ray Fraser's not happy. I can't wait to see Josh's reaction later. Goodness me. In fact, I watched it at half time. Brilliant from Celtic. There was a little clip there. It is going to be a rare free kick for Rangers. Oh, Nunez, volley save from onto the bar. Nothing's going Fraser's way today. The scoreline, Celtic 3, Rangers 0. Oh, could this be 4? No. Ivanovic. Abada. And it's given away to Barisic. Kent. And well won back by Celtic. What? Brought back for a free kick. Yellow card for what? Oh, okay, yeah, it was a trading leg. Yeah. It's a nice free kick, but straight down the throat of Joe Hart, who's barely had anything to do today in the Celtic goal. Rangers throw in. I don't think you need to worry about. Come on, Celtic. They're 3-0 up, cruising. And Rangers don't really look like scoring at all at the moment. By far the better side. Celtic. And we have 2 additional minutes. Kamara. Barisic. Kamara again. And he plays it into the sky and punched away by Joe Hart. Back in. And very comfortable for Joe Hart. Back in power. Yeah. Yeah, I can't disagree with commentary. I expected Rangers to be really quite up for it today, but still Celtic to win. But that's not been the case. Rangers have been really poor. They've just been sluggish, barely had any chances. I don't think they had a shot on target, and Celtic have just been quicker and switched on. Literally 30 seconds, Celtic fan. FC fan. Kent. Barisic. Plays the ball in, and Tillman. And smashed away. Nothing going Rangers' way. And that's half time. Celtic 3. Rangers 0 at half time. And what a performance in the first half by Celtic. And Van Bronckhorst will be delighted at the break. Celtic 3, Rangers 0. I'll be back in 2 minutes, so don't go anywhere.
What you're saying, Liz, is not enough. Write it off like a prescription drug. You've been fussing how we never touch, but who can bother with this kind of fussing? This kind of fussing. This kind of fussing. I've been loyal, you've been drunk, playing victim to your love. Love is simple, pick me up. You keep messing, I'm fed up. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. You keep messing, I'm fed up. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. You keep messing, I'm fed up.
So let's check in on Josh and see how he's doing. I bet he's very grumpy. But all I have to say is Celtic have been brilliant.
The one who's tried to create the most. I actually would agree with that.
I want to watch his reactions.
Right, when he's picked up, you know, as I said, it is unchanged. Just making sure I'm on the right tab here. There we go. You know, feels like he was pushed there, but of course is mad. That is shocking goalkeeping. Here comes the ball. Shot. Sail.
Oh!
It's 1-0 Celtic.
Ah!
That is shocking goalkeeping. It's Lala Barda. That is shocking goalkeeping. That is shocking goalkeeping.
Oh, is his second goal now?
That makes it 1-0. That is some terrible. What's going on here? Ball over the. It's a goal. Godlin. Hans Raj just said.
I can't. I'm hidden in the chat. I'm still hidden in the chat.
Celtic are in, and it's a goal. You're joking. Celtic 2-0, and Jota scored. 1-0 over the top. Jota's first touch is absolutely.
This is a Rangers fan.
Oh my god! What's going on here? This is incredible, and the finish is even better. That finish is a joke, by the way. Oh my god! Thrashes it in, chance for a Barda, and it's in again! You're joking! McLaughlin through his legs! Oh my god, Rangers getting hammered! It's 3-0 Celtic!
No, dear.
Barda's had a break.
The green and white army. The green and white army.
And then we'll have a look at the bench. Let me just. We'll come to the bench in a minute. Let's look at the statistics first.
Yep, I have. If you look at this here, there you go.
Would you believe Rangers have 56% possession? 56% possession. Rangers away from home.
Oh, as if he uses a rubbish website.
Here's the damage statistics. Celtic 9 shots.
This is funny. First goal, what a poor piece of goalkeeping from McLaughlin. What a first half from the green and white army. I mean, this Jota goal, what a ball, and what a touch from Jota. What a touch. I mean, that is a world-class ball, and then the touch from Jota is sensational. Chips it over the keeper. That's an Aubameyang finish from Jota. That's almost the same as the Aubameyang finish in the FA Cup final when Arsenal beat Chelsea 2-1. That is almost the equivalent. But take nothing away, that was a divine finish. And then Abada's second goal, it's poor Rangers again, switching off. It's just simple. Nutmegs the keeper. Oh, what a nutmeg. This is funny. I've just put in there, Fraser, I've just put in there, Rangers get battered everywhere they go, and come on Celtic. Fraser, tell him that Tom says Celtic get battered Rangers get battered everywhere they go, and it's going to finish Celtic 6-0. Tell him I think that. I can't, I'm hidden in his chat. Just tell him that Rangers get battered everywhere. Say Tom says Rangers get battered everywhere they go, and that he thinks that Celtic are going to win 6-0. I was hidden by one of his moderators. Huh? I am? Six 0. Six 0, Josh. Wait, does Celtic also think you would ever walk alone? Okay. 6-0 Celtic is my prediction. Abada to get his hat-trick. Adelgard. Revealed. Okay, we're waiting for Celtic. You'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. That's the Celtic song. The Celtic will get us underway for the second half in a moment. Celtic start the second half. 45 minutes of joy. Come on, you green and white army. Let's put Josh misery. Let's make Josh's misery worse. Nice header. Given away to Lundstrom by Carter Vickers. Goldson. For Tavernier. For Rangers. Tillman. And it's well won back by Celtic. Yakamakers. Kyogo. And O'Reilly plays the ball forward. Atate. Clipped on by Tavernier. Right to Lundstrom. Everton. Knocking on that door. Tillman plays the cross in, well defended by Starvelt for Celtic. Tavernier, Scott Wright, and it's away by Carter Vickers for a throw in. Tavernier, Wright, in by Davis, no problems for Joe Hart. It's a good challenge by Lundstrom. He's pitched it from Atate, and Lundstrom went for goal, but it's blocked by Carter Vickers again. And now the Celtic counter could be on. And Abada could be released here. And there's an issue for Barisic. Yakamakis was waiting, but it was behind him. And Wright's been caught. Celtic. You can see the free kick. Atate. Here's Tavernier for Rangers. And that's well cut out. And now Celtic will be on the way again through Abada, who's on a hat-trick. Hatarte lurking, but cleared by McLaughlin. I think Hatarte caught Connor Goldson. Yeah. Throwing though to Celtic. O'Reilly. Conceded the throw, Barisic. Not a foul. Here's Cholak for Rangers, but good tracking back from Carter Vickers. And he's pinched the ball away. Good play. Jota to Hatate. Jota again, and Lundstrom brought that attack again. Track to an end for now, but Jota's gone down and he looks a bit in pain. Might have been, yeah, I think he bumped into Gunnar Goldson and bumped his lip and bit his tongue. He'll be okay, Jota. Now Starfelt has an issue. Is Starfelt going to be alright? Maybe clipped. I think he ended up hurting Tillman first. He clipped him, but he ended up injuring himself. Then Jota back up on his feet after that. Hit on the lips and bite of the tongue. Here's Kent for Rangers. Barisic, great block. Oh, fantastic from Celtic. Starfelt. That's a foul. All day long. So Carl Starfelt is replaced now by Moritz Jets. Kent. Now Lundstrom. Rangers apparently going to bring on Arfield soon. And maybe Alfredo Morelos. Davis, well cut out. Rangers have done better in the second half, but not attacking sense. Just And a bit better defensively. What a ball again. Cleared for a Celtic throw. Barisic stopped him this time. Abada. Headed down by O'Reilly. McGregor fancies a piece of the action. And still. Oh. And scratch clear by Rangers. But Celtic will always come back for more. O'Reilly's cross, and this time it was smothered by McLaughlin. Possible Rangers counter here with Tavernier. And that's a great challenge. A great challenge by Taylor. Here's O'Reilly. It's O'Reilly who shoots for range. Blocked by Connor Goldson. And again, Abada. Juranovic. Juranovic plays the ball in, but in the end it's cleared away as Giakoumakis was lurking by Tavernier. Juranovic, O'Reilly over. It's hilarious, isn't it, Durandi? Rangers 3-0 down at Celtic Park. So Kolak and Tillman are off, and Morelos and Arfield are on for Rangers. Come on, Celtic, the green and white army. The green and white army. Morelos and Arfield both have got touches. Not very useful ones though. Here's Tavernier. Lundstrom. And now this is Ryan Kent. Abada doing really well there. Good press. And Celtic still very high energy. We've hit the hour mark. O'Reilly came off a Rangers player. Throw in for Celtic. And the throw will have to be retaken. Or will it not? O'Reilly. Atate. Oh. Should have done better. Sands. Oh. And now Juranovic. Abada. Juranovic. Arvis. Arfield. To right. It was up against Taylor, but this is Jota. Fouled by Tavernier. Free kick to Celtic. Here's Jens. Space for Hatate. Hatate! Should have been 4. Arfield. This is Tavernier now. Right, super roller from McGregor. Tavernier plays the ball. But it was too much on it. And it goes out for a Celtic goal kick, which is taken quickly by Joe Hart. O'Reilly, Abada, and it was aimed towards Hatate, but McLaughlin claims. Yakimakas have made the run to the front post as well. Yakimakas. O'Reilly. What's happened, Fraser? Have Celtic just gone falling up? Here's Abada, who was on a hat-trick. What's happening, Fraser? Is there a goal here that I don't know about? Is it 4-0? Hatate. Ball in. I might have to check the Premier League app because I can't see a sign of a Celtic goal. Is it Rangers that you're annoyed at or Liverpool? Please tell me that, Fraser. I don't think there's VAR in the Scottish Premiership, so I'll take that as you're annoyed at Liverpool. Oh, it's Conor Cody. And it is Everton 1-0 Liverpool. I think the goal's going to stand. Realltom. Realltom. It's away from Ratate, but in the end, a poor ball in. It's an assist by Neil Maupay. Conor Cody puts Everton 1-0 up. Barisic, and it's well defended again by Celtic. Decision no goal. So we're back where we started, 0-0. Minutes to go at Celtic Park. Celtic 3, Rangers 0 is the score. Morelos might latch onto this. And he went for the bottom corner. It was a tricky ankle, but Rangers get battered everywhere they go. Hang on, here's a chance, skied it. By Arfield. Twenty minutes to go. It's off, yes. No goal for Everton. Oh, hang on though. The lineups are now available for Nottingham Forest taking on AFC Bournemouth. But first we'll look at Brentford versus Leeds. David Raya in goal. Aaron Hickey plays with Ben Mee, Rico Henry, and Pontus Jansson in the back four. Matthias Jansson plays with Shannon Baptiste, and Vitalij Janelt in the midfield three. And Ivan Toney plays alongside Keane Lewis Potter and Brian Burmo in the front three. On the bench, Josh Da Silva, Johan Visser, Frank Onyeka, Mikael Damsgaard, Thomas Strakosha, Saman Godos, Zanka, Christopher Raya, and Mads Roslev. And Ilan Malier begins in goal for Leeds. Robin Koch plays with Diego Llorente, Pascal Stroke and Cody Drama. And Angon Abada, Hatate and O'Reilly are all coming off. Mui, Turnbull and Maida are coming on for Celtic. then Brendan Aronson, Mark Roker, Jack Harrison, Tyler Adams, Lewis Sinistera and Joe Gelhart. And on the bench, Adam Forshaw, Somerville, Matthias Click, Christopher Clarkson, Patrick Bamford, Sam Greenwood, Luke Ayling, Liam Cooper and Lee Shelder. Chelsea versus West Ham. Edouard Mendy begins in goal for Chelsea. Thiago Silva plays with Kalidou Koulibaly, Wesley Fofana on his debut in a back three. Matteo Kovacic plays with Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Conor Gallagher, Reece James and Mark Cucurella in a midfield five. And Christian Pulisic plays alongside Raheem Sterling in the front two. On the bench, Jorginho, Mason Mount, Hakim Ziyech, Kai Havertz, Kepa Arrizabalaga, Armando Broja, Trevor Chalobah, Ben Chilwell and Cesar Azpilicueta. Newcastle versus Crystal Palace. Nick Pope begins in goal for Newcastle. Kieran Trippier plays with Sam Botman, Fabian Schär and Matt Targett in the back four. Joe Linton plays with Joe Willock, Sean Longstaff in a midfield three. And Alex Isak, Ryan Fraser and Miguel Almiron are in the front three. On the bench, Matt Ritchie, Jacob Murphy, Elliot Anderson, Carl Darlow, Chris Wood, Jamal Lascelles, Jamal Lewis, Javier Manquillo and Dan Burn. For Crystal Palace, they begin with Vincente Guaita in goal. Joel Ward plays with Tyrek Mitchell, Mark Gahey and Joachim Anderson in the back four. Eberechi Eze, Jeff Schlupp and Czech Umar Doucouré in the midfield three. And Jordan Ayew plays alongside Jean-Philippe Mateta and Wolf Zaha in the front three. On the bench, Luka Milivojevic, Michael Olise, Will Hughes, Michael Abiowe, Jairo Riedewald, Sam Johnston, Odson Edouard, Nathaniel Klein and Chris Richards. Nottingham Forest versus Bournemouth. Dean Henderson begins in goal for Forest. Steve Cook plays with Joe Worrell, Nico Williams, Scott McKenna and Renan Lodi in a back five. Jesse Lingard plays in midfield alongside Cheku Kouyaté and Ryan Yates. And Morgan Gibbs-White plays with Brandon Johnson in the front two. On the bench, Jack Colback, Lewis O'Brien, Ramo Freuler, Wayne Hennessy, Tyler Awoniyi, Emmanuel Dennis, Julian Biancone, Harry Toffolo and Willie Bolly. And Bournemouth begin with Neto in goal, Lloyd Kelly plays at Chris Mepham, Adam Smith and Jordan Samura in the back four. And then a midfield four of Lewis Cook, Jefferson Lerma and Ryan Christie and Marcus Tavernier. And Dominic Solanke plays with Philip Billing in a front two. Amy Marcondes, Sariki Dembele, Mark Travers, Kiefer Moore, Jaden Anthony, Ryan Frederick, Jack Stevens, Jack Stacey and Marcos Senesi on the bench. Wolves versus Southampton. Jose Sarr begins in goal for Wolves. Ryan Aït-Nouri plays with Nathan Collins, Johnny Otto and Max Kilman. In the back four, Ruben Neves plays with Mateus Nunes and João Moutinho in the back four. In the midfield three, Pedro Neto, Daniel Pendos and Salas. I'm done with the Premier League lineups, to be honest with you. I didn't do the West Ham lineups actually. Lukasz Fabianski. Ran out of breath. Ugh, for lineups. Goldson finds Akamatika's sons in the way. Here's Jovanovic. Oh, he fancies it, and it was just off target. So Rangers substitutions here. Lundstrom and Kent are off. And Fashion Sakala and Jack. Come on. Ah, you sod. One mistake. Oh, and it's 4-0. A howler from McLaughlin and Celtic lead 4-0. Yes, I am 16 Martin Fletcher. Weak, poor, and Celtic do deserve their 4-0 lead. Celtic, 4 and counting. No, I am. McGregor. Oh, and there's a chance. It should have been 5. Yakanakas couldn't finish it. Because I have quite a heart for Celtic. But I am an Arsenal fan, of course. I need to see Josh's reaction though. Let's see a bit of view from the stands reaction.
Celtic too good. They have been. They've been a better team. There's no doubt about this. Rangers have been way off the pace. Haven't done enough to test Joe Hart today. I don't think there's one Rangers fan who can sit here and go, we should be winning this game today on this performance. No way. Yes, take out the errors of the goalkeeper. Haven't done enough for the final third. We have not done enough to create chances. Spooky. Now this is ending 4-0. I hope there's no more goals. Crows are happy. Realltom's come from his box block. He's gonna go still. It's Tavernier.
Celtic. Everyone, go to a view from the stands and wind him up. Because he's back in the Rangers. You've been crap, have you? Oh. It's a joke. Oh. Juranovic. You've been poor, but I love this. Celtic have been brilliant. Ramos. Oh, there should be. Come on, we want 5. We want 5. We want 5. We want 5. I need to change it. I know, Martin, for that. Eh? Oh, I need an overlay for the subs. Speak to my vice chairman about that. You want 9, Paul 2411 says. Here's the free kick. Tavernier. And there's the header. Wide. Public services. And it takes the corner, Morelos, and bye-bye, Rangers. 4-0 to the Celtic, 4-0. Goldson for a yellow card there. Public services. We want 6! We want 6! We want 6! Give us plenty of added time so we can have more goals for Celtic. See, Yakimakis has been booked. Oh no, no, 2! We want 6! We want 6-0. There's a chance. Smash it clear. That's not a free kick, referee. Ooh, Martin. And I say. Oh, and it's. Could have been an own goal. But Celtic are going to keep their clean sheet. And in about 17 seconds or so, the referee is going to put Joshua Ring and Rangers out of their misery as Celtic get an extraordinary win. 4-0 Celtic. And there is the final whistle. It's been an outstanding performance from the Green and White Army. They have won 4-0 at Celtic Park and also 0-0 between Everton and Liverpool. But this has been superb from Abada, from Celtic. Rangers just couldn't cope today. And in the end, Celtic 4, Rangers 0. At the end of all this. And we'll bring you all the... and Sky Sports will bring you the analysis. And as well, you can, if you want to see the highlights of this derby, you can see them on the Sky Sports Football YouTube channel. It's been a tremendous Old Firm at Celtic Park. Celtic 4, Rangers 0.